4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Ah, cool. Right on cue. Guess who got a migraine?
Alright, Thomas, I am obligated to tell you that you are currently live right now. I am immediately muting that, whatever that was.
Ah, dang it. It was the trap. Technical. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tom Free. After I woke up today,
Also, what happened to your mic quality?
one second.
Hello?
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 Is it better?
Yep.
After my workout, I have a pro-workout shake. Get some water in me. So I tell myself, hey, that's right. My friend said there's a Bob Ross painting night at the college tonight. That would be fun. So I'm like, I'm down. I get to said location. And as I'm texting my friends, hey, where you at? I cannot see what I'm texting. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an ocular migraine. Let's
So
give
are
up
you
for ocular migraine coming into the room here.
so are you blind now? What's up?
An ocular migraine, for those who don't know, is where the vein in your eye spasms. Because of it spasming within your vision, you know when you rub your eyes really hard, you get those blotches of colors? That happens in your vision after a little while of not being able to see certain areas in your vision. So that explains why I couldn't see what I was texting. So then I thought to myself, painting's not going to be fun. So I quick texted my friend saying, I'm sorry, I won't be able to make it. I got here, I got a migraine, and went home and took a nap for like an hour.
Okay.
Now we're here with a slight head pain, a little bit of sensitivity to certain things, but I don't know what else I do with my life, so we're rocking.
Okay. I mean, but it sounds like you took care of the thing. Like the migraine has gone away, right?
Uh, the headache part hasn't gone away because in the full process, it's like parts of my vision goes away, and then they it, then the little fuzziness happens. There's a specific like name for it, but again, it's like when you rub your eyes really hard, it just kind of like flashes, like those weird TikTok videos that people have started posting.
Hmm.
Uh, then it goes away and it's like it's sort of still difficult to see. It's like kind of little, everything's a little blurry, but then it like after time, like it's fine. Like I'm fine now. I can fully see everything. Uh, but that's when the migraine sets in, and I was smart enough to take like 3 ibuprofen beforehand, or when I got home. If I didn't, the pain would be much worse.
Right.
So I have a slight head pain now. Yeah.
Does Minecraft have a windowed mode? Because I feel that would solve a lot of problems that I'm having with stream.
It does, but I think it shrinks it and it doesn't make it the resolution you
Uh,
want.
well, there's the toggle full screen thing I see, and that I know for a fact that will just do the windowed mode that you're talking about. Whatever. I'll deal.
Suck it up. Yeah, I'll probably start. It just like it sucks, man. I was like, man, this is gonna be a lot of fun to do Bob Ross night with friends. Like I haven't painted Bob Ross in a while, and I get there and I'm like, hey yo, this shit brokey.
Yeah,
I can't
it's just real
see.
unfortunate that that had to happen right as that instance.
Yeah. Now I get to walk in. Class my friend's gonna be like, hey, you okay, man? Yep. It's just a thing that happens, and I hate it. Have you shown the stream my farm?
What?
I know you're streaming the Minecraft servers in.
Oh, you said I did not hear what you said. I have not. Basically, I started and I immediately went into building the mausoleum.
Ah,
So there
As you
hasn't been like an
explained.
official tour or anything, but if you want, we can go do that and take a break from building.
You can just come peek right over. You don't have to show the bottom part.
You guys doing your hardcore stuff tonight?
Yeah, we are, Ben. It's actually just me and Thomas right now.
Oh, I think you're gonna say everyone else died already.
No, we've only had 2 deaths so far, and
Only.
far as I know, we haven't had anyone else.
So what everybody else is gonna do then? Just literally just watches you guys.
I'd like to
do the
remind
thing now?
the audience right now that
Sorry, what?
So what's the game plan for the other two people?
the
that
second
died?
death was
Just
the
kinda hang
owner
out
of the
now,
server.
Yeah, it's pretty much that
Yeah.
until everyone else dies.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
All right, sorry about that, Thomas. I was explaining to Ben the situation. What's up?
And I explained to the audience that one of the members that died was the literal owner of the server, so he's paying for us to keep playing.
Oh yeah, this is on a
But
Realm
he
server,
can't.
by the way. So that basically means that it costs us money to use.
Anyway, welcome to my farm. It is nothing special. It's even ugly.
I mean,
have,
I think the worst thing about it, Thomas, is the cobblestone fence around it. Like you could
yeah,
zhuzh that up.
yeah. We're playing it. There's an Enderman nearby. We're playing a hardcore server, so I don't give a shit how anything looks. Like I just focus on like, okay, the farm is gonna be 9x9 sections because water is one water block covers all of that. So,
I saw him too. Don't worry.
oh fuck. I love how I'm like, I made walls so monsters can't get in. And then Enderman's like, hey, how you doing? My name's Steve. Today I would like to show you the dirt block that I found. I think it's pretty neat. It's got little seeds in it. And I'm like, get out of here, Steve. Why are you in my head all the time? Anyway. So you got your animals, you got all the farmable crops except for like cocoa beans, which I don't care. Again, this is about survival, not being like, I can show you the world, like some Aladdin shit. Yeah. If you want to look at the intersection, you can, but you need to get going.
We'll give him like a quick panorama of the actual farm.
Oh, also, why there's torches everywhere is because I was using a shader, and everything was still just so dark, and I was like, I don't know if, like, I can walk out here during the night now. I come back in game, and this place is lit up like it's day, so I'm like, oh, sick. Okay, I can walk around here during the night.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't want to use shaders, because the base Minecraft mechanics are so ingrained in me that I feel I would fuck them up with shaders. Yeah, then here's the rest of the settlement. That was supposed to be a some sort of Korean housing project that one of the other guys was building, you know, just for the sake of a joke.
Housing project, careful.
Well, yeah, well he modeled it after those weird architectural like things in Korea that are supposed to be more fashionable than just like a regular apartment complex.
I guess.
It's like modern art mixed with architecture. But anyway, and then the thing beside it, that was actually the server owner's house, but it has been since reclaimed after their death. And there's a couple other structures like that stone hut there, and way over yonder that way is a structure that is yet to be finished. But yeah, we're actually a couple, like several hundred kilometers away from fresh spawn. Like for some reason we had this whole ass migration across the ocean, even though it was not entirely necessary.
Headache producing. Well, anyways, then I will see you later.
You forgot something. No, go down. I'm bringing it down to you.
No, Zen. Oh my god, Zen. Oh, fuck, shit, fuck.
I'd like to point out, we would have had that problem had you just gone down as you planned.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna come back up and peek my head out, because jokes and whatever. This is my house! It's underground because it's safe. And again, if you see all the lanterns in this room, it's
Hey,
because of,
Thomas.
of the shaders.
Was that dirt block there before?
No, don't ask. It's either Enderman or Eli. It's probably Eli being like, oh, hey, a fortune. It's like, good for you, man. Good for you. Food processing area. I am the farm of the server. I keep of the foods. I'm going to set this whole thing up to have smokers and have an automatic food production. Stop eating my shit, you rabbit.
I'd like to point out, this is from the last batch I stole from you.
Donkey Kong. If you
Are you
look
sure you
closely,
didn't have any hidden doors or anything?
Chunky's body's down there. He's dead. And this is the entrance to the mine. It is doored off because it's technically not a what I call a closed loop system, meaning that monsters can come up and just snipe my ass. Sniper, no swiping. Get your ass back down there. This is basically it. I've kind of done a good amount on the server, but still not much.
I would say your house is probably the most secure out of everyone else's.
It's because everyone's like, I want to go mining for diamonds, and I'm sitting over here like, bruh, like creepers are still a thing, and we're playing a hardcore. I ain't risking anything. I ain't risking my biscuit till I know I'm safe. Like literally before I put up the wall, Zen, if you show this,
What?
the way I would enter above the ground after or before the wall is I do this. I literally peek my head up, look around for creepers and monsters, and then get up.
Yeah, basically
Like
like a prairie dog.
I had stuff on lockdown. Also, if this sugarcane farm is like inefficient, I know. Like,
I mean,
I'm
and no,
not.
I'd honestly say it's the most efficient. Because you've maximized the amount of surface area that you can grow sugarcane, and it's not all spread out along a shoreline.
True.
I mean, there's something
Yeah,
to be
thank you
said.
for looking, stream.
There's something to be said about being adventurous and collecting all the diamond shite at stuff, and eventually getting it all enchanted to do the extra layer of nether armor. But like realistically, if you play like how I'm doing, which is just go out mining when you need to and also roll the day over, you don't have to deal with monsters at all.
Like, our first death was to someone mining, and the one tip that I found out before playing on here, because I did a little investigating, was like be aware of your surroundings constantly. The first death was creeper down in a mine because a skeleton shot someone near it. Like, that was just bad news bears situation. The second death was someone on their phone out in the middle of nowhere, where a creeper could easily walk up and blow them up.
Okay, now I'll
So,
defend. I will defend the second death. That was broad daylight, middle of the afternoon. There shouldn't have been a creeper there.
creepers
But
can exist during the day.
yeah, I know they can exist during the day, but like at any point that was
Those are the
probably the
rules,
safest.
then.
What?
Those are the rules. I don't walk up to my bank and say, I don't want to pay my taxes today. They'll kill me.
Do you pay your taxes to the bank?
What?
Like I pay mine to the IRS.
Oh, fuck, that's what that is? I need to call my dad. Hold on. Remember when you made my dad just Obi-Wan Kenobi with ginger hair?
Okay, I didn't actually make that photo. I found that just somewhere online.
Oh, right.
Like that. Still, I think that was the funniest. The one thing I should have done is I should have recolored Ewan McGregor. Actually, no, Ewan McGregor has ginger hair too, so it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
I should have done old Ewan McGregor, not young Ewan McGregor, because you can't really tell. Also, could you sleep? I'd greatly appreciate it.
Sleeps for the weak, bitch. No, I'm kidding. Down that hole. I say the sussest shit's on the planet. Why is sus a thing? In The Last of Us, yeah.
Alright, where am I?
Roxanne. Roxanne. How do I know that song? I hate it. Attack on Titan ended today. I won't say any spoilers. All I say is a good ending. If you're mad at it, probably because you're an incel. Thank you. Oh. Rhythm didn't like that.
Apparently not.
This is funny how heated people get over like an ending. Like there's people like I saw an Instagram account that's like he did it. I really hope I pronounced it correctly. I probably didn't. Isama ruined it. He ruined it. He ruined the best character. He ruined this. He ruined that. He just ruined the worst ending that could have happened. This is worse than Game of Thrones. Worse than this new Star Wars saga. I hate it. It sucks. It ruined my favorite franchise ever, and I hate you. Cue them rereading the manga, just like cope.
I always love when people call out the author for ruining something when they're the person writing it, and
Yeah,
the story will go exactly how they want it to go.
the amount of like irony in the statement. It's like, yeah, this is his story.
I can
Don't make your
understand
own fan fiction.
I can understand having creative differences with a writer if you yourself are a writer, but most of the people that have qualms with that are just people who sit there and read it.
And they think then they know all about that like subject or about that like story. They're like, listen, this doesn't add up. Like, we're not gonna like it.
Like
And
it,
it's like, but it's not yours.
it circles bound to the "we made you" complex that some fandoms have.
Oh, true, true, true. It's like we deserve a proper and in the way that we want it to go. And like, it's so funny because I know that the Attack on Titan
Ah, fuck.
author, like, alone from the images of after he got done with the last chapter, which it's him just lounging on a couch, relaxing, finally done with a project he's been working on for 11 years. He just is like sitting there. And I know for a fact that he does not care what other people think about like the ending. He knows in his heart that he made the ending that he wanted. And it's because it's just like he's just relaxed. He's not like, oh god, I don't know if people are gonna like this. Oh god. He's like, nope, this is done.
Like I
I made
envy
my
that sort
story.
of contentment with his own work. The fact that he can satisfy himself, while also probably like being happy with what he's created. That type of like satisfaction is great to have as a creative.
Yeah.
And like there's something to be said about pleasing the audience that you have sort of garnered. However, at the end of the day, a passion project should be self-serving, and that is a selfish statement on its own in context, but or outside of context rather.
But like, you're fully right though. This is the story that you want to tell, and this is the way that you're going to tell it. And there are different approaches that authors use. For example, the director of Doom Eternal. Why did I just blank out on his name? Because he's a meme, and I love him to death. Wow, brain. I know we had a migraine a little bit ago, but you can at least try to do some work.
I mean, you're not alone here, Thomas. I've also forgotten his name, even though I respect him so much.
But anyway, the director of Doom Eternal, um, literally like I watched a video where he's like explaining a speed run, or he's watching a speed run of Doom Eternal with all of his like co-employees. The entire time, he wasn't like the other people he was working with going like, oh, that's funny, like, oh, they did this, oh, that's funny. He was literally like, okay, so do people like this or do people not like this? Do speedrunners want a challenge if we remove these glitches, or do they want us to keep the glitches in? Like, because then they can like perfect their craft. Like, how do we fix this? How do we change this? Oh, the quick swap system between weapons, like that people developed over playing this game is something that we noticed and something that we're gonna further like refine and implement because it's a quick way to kill demons, and we like seeing people doing that. It's like that you can tell he cares so much about the game, and because it's a video game that can be updated via the internet these days, if he can make constant improvements, he like will, and he did. The only like not even criticism, only thing I've noticed people like kind of about is the second DLC is not a hard DLC. It's not harder than the last one or even the main game. It's just fun, and that's what I really appreciate about that DLC and being different is that it was just fun. So
Like I am very much a proprietor of something does not need to be incredibly hard in order to be fun. And in fact, most things that are fun are not incredibly hard. And this philosophy comes about in the primest example of like what we did last time in D&D when I gave you guys fucking ship cannons to fire. Like that
yeah,
encounter could have been way harder than it actually was, but I tried to make it as fun and entertaining for you guys to just shoot a bunch of like giblety monsters.
the people who love Dark Souls to death, like I respect the people who play it and are like, I want a challenge from this, and that's why I play Dark Souls. It's like, are you okay? Are you having fun? You can be honest if you say you're not having fun.
Okay, now in regards to Dark Souls and masochism aside, I think that's more so to it comes about with the complex of I want to be heralded as the best at what I do, and no prime example of that is less evident than Dark Souls. I keep misplacing blocks because that's heralded as probably one of the most, if not the most challenging game franchises to date. And you know there are some people that actually respect that notion. I'm not particularly one of them.
Sorry, I ended up in a ravine, so I'm looking at surroundings and being a little cautious. Yeah. Also, to anyone, like I'm talking to like the mass media, to anyone who thinks Doom Eternal is a hard game, like it's supposed to be a power fantasy, and like there's a certain way to play the game, and that could like, I know people get like salty with that, like I want to play my game this way. It's like, well, but the way the way you're supposed to play it, the Doom Dance they call it, is so much fun, and it delivers that power fantasy. Like, I can't, if I walk in with the super shotgun and just blow everything to pieces with infinite ammo, it's like, well, that feels cheap. If I have to use every single weapon in my arsenal, constantly rotating them out, using specific points and shooting specific things to like kill a monster, now that's like good stuff. Put a little Mick Gordon in that. Wow, chef's kiss, you know what I'm saying?
As a side,
Like,
I
that
was sort
hurts.
of as a side, I was sort of like just this was an idea I thought of a while ago, just back when I was absently surfing YouTube. You know those gun sync videos where people take. It started in I don't know if it started in Overwatch,
Started
but
in COD Black Ops 2.
yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, so
Well,
the gist of the idea is, you take a set of guns, you shoot them in the air, and then like every once in a while you record it, and then you take the clips and you put those in the sequence to sort of make a song. You know, you get your percussion, your rhythm, all that other stuff that actually goes into music making.
I know where you're going with this. You
I
want Mick, you want Mick Gordon to use actual guns in his next soundtrack. He synthesizes a lawnmower and a chainsaw.
Here's the
Like,
thing. Okay, no,
come on.
that's close to the direction I was going, but I'd be surprised if he didn't already do that at some point. But what I want to see them do is just implement a side achievement thing where if you manage to kill a sequence of demons in the rhythm of one of the Doom songs, you get a reward for it.
The only thing that counteracts that is the Doom soundtrack is specifically made to have moments that adjust to the gameplay. If you're just running around or it's the beginning of a fight, the
And
track is
I
gonna
was talking
suck.
about like just completely not in sync with the in-game music. You are just trying to find the rhythm of a song yourself and follow that with your gun attacks.
Yeah, I guess
I mean,
that's cool.
it's gonna be a pain in the ass either way because you can't always line up when you find a demon and when you can't to have it be in sequence with the song.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was just sort of it was just an idea I had that it would be way harder to implement compared to everything else they have. I still think it would be funny.
Hi, my name is Zen. I come forth to you today for a Doom rhythm game. It's like
It fits in the
melodious.
spectrum of the Doom dance that they always talk about. So
Well, the Doom Dance is more a generalization of like a chess game that they developed with all the characters. Like, for example, Cacodemon, giant meatball that flies around the air and bites at you. What do you do with it? In the previous games, shoot it a bunch. This game, no. If you launch a grenade in its mouth, it will automatically trigger it after a while to go into glory kill animation. So how do you factor that in with all the demons that are surrounding you? The whole point of the game is to try to deal with each demon in a most efficient way without taking any damage. At least
right,
when you get to stuff like the Ultra Nightmare mode.
right, and
No, it's like, do I want to take care of the Cacodemon now? I'll shoot a grenade out of quick, go kill another demon, and then I can come back to it. Haha, the Doom.
right, and so in that turn, in real time, you're setting up yourself up for choreography with how you fight your demons. And what I'm sort of
Yeah.
suggesting and proposing is somehow you work a melody into that in that weird positioning and make it incredibly
Yeah,
hard for
keep
you as the
going.
player.
Yeah, keep going with that statement. We're positioning Zen. Oh, do you remember that one time that Kyle said, "What if we like kiss under the Nintendo tree at the warehouse or something.
Oh
And
yeah,
I
and then
said
like
I'm down, and I was like, wait. Hold
I
on.
like okay, so for full context, like prior to that statement is I put like a proposition up for
A
was it
raid.
for a proposition for a
It
raid?
was a
What was
raid.
it?
Yeah, it was a raid.
Yeah, and then just completely unrelated, uh, our friend did like the what if we kissed joke right
Oh,
after
it
it.
was what if we kiss under shoot. It was like what if we kissed on Queen's Walk?
Yeah, that was it. It was
And
actually
I
a
said
really
I'm down.
it was actually a really clever joke, and then Thomas not reading the room at all just just says yes.
I think I wasn't even working out. My brain should have been that dumb. It was during break and I was just chilling up in my room. And I was like, I'm down. And then I'm like, oh, wait.
It was a trick.
Listen, I'll kiss
Ben's
Kyle any
getting
day.
a D&D rolling.
Yay. Wow, I don't have the energy for anything today. I got my assignments done for today. But there's still a few things that I have to take care of. Ugh. God. This Then I'm breaking. It
Well,
sucks. Why
maybe
do
you
I have
should
a
take
migraine? Ah.
maybe you should take a nap in Minecraft. That might help. Or just leave, just phase out of reality.
I thought you meant that you wanted to see. Yeah, you wanted to sleep. I can see your stream.
The Razor Nari Ultimate.
No,
and it
you're on
has,
about. I'll stop when I
it
get
says
diamonds, and then
invalid, so, like,
I might actually just bum around on
apparently
D2
games, it sits there and rumbles.
because I like bumming around on D2. A friend sent me a meme recently of like Destiny 2 players waiting for the game to be fun, and it's that one compilation of Peter Griffin getting up in the morning and then going to bed, and the child showing up. I'm not high, I swear. That happened, right?
You know, I've got about an hour of just Minecraft footage of me silently sitting with lo-fi in the background, and then I've got probably like 10 minutes of us talking. That's probably good enough for one stream, right?
It's up to you, man. You are the creator of your own will, the own world. If you want to keep having me have these thoughts of just like not being able to speak fluent English because I have a slight headache from a migraine, like it might be entertaining, might be good for the backlog. I don't know. It's up to you, man.
Well, I mean, okay, well, you bring up backlog, and it's like a situation where my YouTube channel is not doing great either, so like there's a very low chance that
Diamonds! Let's go! Ow!
I don't know, I'm just more at a crossroads of like, uh, typically I want to do like longer streams, but like sitting here, essentially playing to an audience of no one is really hard. Just because I like having a back and forth, some sort of dynamic.
Not for you.
So I don't know. I think I'm gonna just cut the stream here, and then I'll bum around D2 with you because it's been a hot minute since I played.
All right. Come adventure with me. To everyone in the stream, thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, like Zen, press his buttons, and he'll be happy. You can you can check me out at I don't know where to go anymore. I am lost. But hey, the vlog is I hear baby zombie. I'm running for my life.
Well, you had a joke rolling there, and then you immediately dropped it.
I'm seeing stars.
But yeah, you know, basically what he said. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye bye. Do I hear a dog? What the fuck?